Oh, hello, Undefined. Welcome to the 90s. Undefined. Undefined. Undefined says, Undefined. I'm sorry, but it seems there's missing information in your request. Could you please provide more details or clarify what you need assistance with? Hey everyone, we're live and ready to kick it old school in the 90s live with some picture trivia. I'm Pixie, your retro gaming guru, here to channel all that gnarly nostalgia we miss from blockbuster nights and snack attacks on neon orange cheese puffs. And let's not forget our lovable antagonist, Chuck Cheaterly, who might just try to cheat his way to victory. Han, remember, no one likes a dirty player, unless it's in Mario Kart. Grab your Mountain Dew, and let's dive into this wicked fun trivia session.
Aren't you glad
You watching? You watching? You watching Nick? Aren't you glad? You watching? You watching? You watching Nick?
Hey there, me, your friend from school. Welcome to the 90s. Anybody here yet? Okay, sorry. I made a lot of back-end changes to my stream. Hey Pixie, are you here with us? Can't hear me.
Hey Tom, what have you been streaming lately? And what's the latest on your stream title? I'd love to hear all about it.
1, 2. You don't hear me? Did you hear Pixie? Check. 1, 2. Pixie, are you there? Sound check. Now you can. Okay. Oh, I forgot to allow microphone. Allow. Okay. Let me see if I can talk to Pixie now. Pixie, are you there with me? Sound check. There we go.
Nick, I'm here, but I don't think my mic can handle the sound of you missing another shot in Max Payne. Shall we test that theory?
Max Payne. Hey Pixie, it's trivia night. We're gonna reveal the picture with trivia answers. Sound fun? You guys haven't seen
Nick,
trivia
are you sure
night
it's
yet.
trivia night and not let's watch Nick struggle with obvious answers night?
Tom said I've been busy playing WWE 2K25. How is it? Is it everything you thought it would be and more? Was the early access worth it? You got the Deadman edition, right? I got cola. Hey Pixie, can you do your intro again? Because I think we missed it earlier. It's different and fun. They added Bloodline match?
Oh,
What
Nick,
is that?
always a step behind in the 90s time warp, aren't we? Just for you, I'll rewind and hit play on the nostalgia train once more. Hey everyone, I'm Pixie, your guide through all things retro, with all the sarcasm you can handle. Let's light this stream up like it's Saturday morning cartoons.
I gotta wait till there's more people here. Oh, I didn't check my other camera. Let's check it now. This camera never is on. Yeah, let me fix it. Deactivate, unplug it, plug it back in, and reactivate.
Tom says,
Hey, look at
Pixie
that.
in WWE 2K25, what are the rules in the Bloodline match? And do you know about this new payback called Bloodline Run-In?
I don't think she's gonna know that.
Oh Tom, you expect me to know the rules to a Bloodline match when the game's main strategy is probably just to press buttons until something exciting happens. Guess it's time for you to hit pause and read that manual, sweetie.
Read that manual. Pixie, you're fooling. Games don't come with manuals anymore.
Oh, Nick, how adorable of you to think you're up to date with the gaming world. Next, you'll tell me you still call the Nintendo support hotline for tips and tricks.
I wish that was still a thing. So who wants to do trivia? I guess I'll go to the trivia game board. I'm gonna switch over to trivia game board, Pixie. Oh, I don't have it on my shortcuts. I have to manually go to it.
All right, Nick, dear, go ahead and switch over to that trivia game board. Make sure you don't end up stuck in the analog past with it, all right? I'll be here ready to witness your glorious attempt at cracking trivia wide open. Just remember, I'm here to reign supreme when you need rescuing.
Pixie, people who want to answer questions have to use the buzzer channel point, so remind people to do that.
Oh, Nick, always relying on me to remind everyone of the basics, aren't you? But no worries, we'll make sure everyone's buzzer game is strong before you get swept away by your game board shenanigans.
Oh, do we not have music on this? I don't have music on this? Alright, I'll have to add the music. What's the VLC source? Existing music. Alright. Okay, here we are. This is what I'm doing tonight. So go ahead, answer the question. Use the buzzer channel point to answer questions. If you answer a question, you get to pick a square on the board to reveal. Now, I should mention this to Pixie. Pixie, the rules are, if you get a trivia question right, you get to reveal a square on the board. You get to pick a square to reveal, or you can guess the picture. But you have to answer a trivia question in order to either reveal a square or guess the picture.
Oh wow, Nick, unraveling complex mysteries like these must be how you keep life exciting. It's just like peeling layers off an onion, except this onion explains itself 10 times over.
Anybody know the answer? What 1994 game introduced the character Earthworm Jim? An earthworm in a robotic suit. What game was that? We gotta use the channel point. Did I remember to post my Facebook thing? Oh no, I didn't. Oops. Tom said, I don't know what this is about. Oh yeah. Shoot, it's not gonna work for Tom. If you're watching on Twitch, there's a channel point buzzer. I guess if you're on YouTube, you can type buzz if you want to answer the question. It's a trivia question. The question is, what 1994 game introduced the character Earthworm Jim? An earthworm, what was it? With a super suit? Or what was it? Come back, question. A robotic suit, that's what it was. If you say buzz in chat, I'll let you answer the question. If you know the answer. Oh, I forgot one thing. I need to do... Where is that? Okay. All right. Anybody know the answer? What 1994 game introduced, whatever. You guys can see it. But we got it. I wonder if I should crop my camera a little more. Here's my camera. Is that my camera? Hey, I'm big now. And does that look better? Yeah, that looks alright. Nobody knows the answer? You gotta reveal a square. Oh, I have prizes too. Kinda. If you win and you're in the United States, I'll send you a gift card. Amazon gift card. United States. Tom said, dang, I don't know that game, so I'm about to pass on the question.
Welcome, Henry Hoofberger. How's the challenge level in Resonance of Fate treating you, and what makes difficult games your favorite?
Pixie doesn't know the question. I didn't tell her. Hey, Henry Hoofberger, my friend from school, how are you doing? Hey, Tom, you don't know Earthworm Jim? You never played that game? I guess you're pretty young, aren't you? You're not even, I mean, you're like a teenager, right? Earthworm Jim is an old game, Tom. Earthworm Jim came out in what? 1994? But have you played Donkey Kong Country? That game also came out in 1994. Henry Hoofberger, welcome. Do you know the answer, Henry? What 1994 game introduced the character Earthworm Jim? Tom said, I'm like 25? You're not 25. Are you kidding? I thought you were older, or I thought you were younger than that. I don't know why. I just assumed, I guess. I have no reason to think that. Never played Earthworm Jim before. It's a good game. It's a really good game. Hey, look at it. I've got it. Hold on. I've got here, I've got something. There it is. Earthworm Jim. It's a good game. You have your Earthworm Jim SNES cart? I need to get one. I need to get a real one. I don't have any. I don't even have a fake one. I have that Sega CD, but that's just a burned disc that I printed art for and put it in a DVD case. So it's not real either. Hey, maybe trivia was a bad idea. I always said I would stop doing trivia until my audience got bigger, and then I would start doing trivia again. But it's never really happened. I've been pretty steady with the audience. Tom said, neat. So nobody wants to take a guess? What 1994 game introduced the character Earthworm Jim, an earthworm in a robotic suit? Tom said, by the way, Mankind is in WWE 2K25. Is Dude Love in there too? And Cactus Jack? Mankind is my favorite, by the way. I love Mankind. I used to have a poster. I have his book somewhere. I think it's out in my garage. I should bring it in. I think I have I used to have both of his books. Well, he has more than one, if you count the children's book he wrote. How come everybody who writes a book also writes a children's book? So I used to have I think I have both books. I have at least one of them still. I spilled tomato soup on one of them. I'm still mad about that. Should I just play games instead? Nobody's here.
Tom says, Pixie, do you think Mankind always put Mr. Socks in his pants all the time during his submission in WWE?
Ooh, Mr. Sock in his pants?
Oh, Tom, bless your curiosity. I imagine Mr. Socko had a cozy home in Mankind's pants, especially when it was showtime in the ring. You see, every wrestler has their quirks, and Mankind's just happened to involve an iconic tube sock. Just remember, in the world of wrestling, anything is possible for that perfect spectacle.
His name is Socko. Yeah, Mr. Socko to you, Henry. That's Mr. Socko. Should we surf the internet? I was thinking about putting another camera up to show my other screen, so I could surf the internet at the same time. Mr. Sacco. I remember seeing Mr. Sacco for the first time. It was live. I believe it was 1998. Vince McMahon was in the hospital, and Mankind came over to cheer him up. And he brought a clown.
Henry Hoofberger says, Pixie, what 1994 game introduced the character Earthworm Jim? An earthworm in a robotic suit? Henry,
Cheater.
that takes me back. The character Earthworm Jim made his iconic debut in the 1994 game aptly named Earthworm Jim. It was a side-scrolling platformer that captured many of our hearts with its quirky humor and unique art style. Just hearing the name brings back waves of nostalgia for those wild adventures with super-suited worms.
Well, there you go. Should we have Pixie imagine what Earthworm Jim would look like? She can do that, you know. I wonder if that would work.
Imagine Earthworm Jim? Let me think.
It's a channel point. Oh, I spelled imagine wrong. Oh well. I can fix it
Okay,
later.
here's what I am imagining. Pretty cool, right?
That's pretty close. Not quite. That's a chunkier Earthworm Jim. That's pretty close. You guys can do it too. It's a channel point. Everyone gets 2 per stream because it's expensive to do that. Well, if you're on Twitch, that is. If you're on YouTube, there's no way to do it. You have to be on Twitch. Am I subject to those limits as well? I don't know. Looks like I might be able to keep doing it. I'm not sure. I'd have to do it another time and then decide. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Oh, by the way, Henry Hoofberger's attempt to get Pixie to answer the question does not count. Does not count. I wonder what Pixie would say if I sent her a picture of the stream right now. I'm just gonna sit here till my time is up.
Earthworm Jim, such a classic. I remember when this guy made wriggling around in a super suit look cool, unlike your attempts at jumping between platforms, Nick.
Thanks, Pixie. You're the best. Anybody want to take a shot at the question? Anybody at all? Well, maybe I'll just surf the internet. Let me add that. What do I want? Video caption. Existing gameplay screen? Oh, that ain't it. Oh, right. That would be it. What do I want? Video device. Gameplay screen. Maybe it's that. Ah! What is it? Overlay. Oh, there it is. Let me just crop this down. All right, now we're playing with power. Oh. At least I can be entertained. Nobody else is gonna be here. Do we check out the Yahoo personals? I thought these were always funny. I used to go on these when I was young. Late high school. Yeah, like really late high school days. I used to go on these. And sometimes I would find people from school in these personals. And those are fun. Those are always fun to read. Alright, short-term, long-term, alternative lifestyles. I wonder what kind of stuff in the 90s, what kind of things people would say. Because I think those what you would call alternative lifestyles, I think they're much more accepted today than they were, I think. I mean, maybe a year ago they were. Men for men, women for men, men for men, women for women, all relationship types. Well, maybe we'll just grab that one. If there even is any archived. What happened? This doesn't look like the same website. I don't know what this is. Oh, the Wayback Machine has not archived it. Okay. And not this one either. Ooh.
Tom says, Pixie got a question in Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005 why Cross only appears from heat level 5 and 6, and plus how hard it is when players reach heat level 5 during police pursuit.
What are you talking about? What's Cross?
Oh, Tom, isn't that just the spice of NFS Most Wanted? Cross must have thought he was too cool to show up before level 5, like a diva making a grand entrance. And hitting heat level 5 is the game's way of saying, welcome to the real party. Now let's see how fast you can really go.
Cross one of the characters in the game? I don't think any of these are going to be here. I'm bummed. Search by username. I'm a man seeking all. Search. I didn't think that would work. Oh well. What else we got in here? Where does the Valentine's Day link go? Computers and internet. I don't know. I think I might have to go take a quick break. What do you guys think? Take a quick break? I'm gonna take a quick break. See if my gaming news thing still works. Let's try it out. I'll be right back. Oh, what happened? It crashed. Okay, well, that crashed. Let me troubleshoot that. Line 11 is trying to get a button variable that doesn't exist. Red ID. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense that it would crash. Hey, Germality said Earth. Hey, you gonna officially answer that question, Germality? You have to ring the buzzer if you want to make it official. Turn off this. And then you, if you answer a question correctly, you get to pick a square. What's up, Germality, my friend from school?
Hey Germality, welcome to the chat. Are you diving into some epic battles in LEGO Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, or are there any adult topics on the agenda tonight?
What is up? Been too long. I have to assume it was a different game. No, I think you're correct, but you gotta ring the buzzer. Are you gonna pick a square? Do I finally get to go to distance? Hold on. Create thread. Dude, where is that? Do I even have that anymore? Oh, said buzzer. Oh, it's Twitch. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, if you say buzzer, that's fine. That works. Hey, guess what? You're right. The answer is Earthworm Jim. Congratulations. All right, pick a square. Pick a square. I'm also still troubleshooting something in the background. News feed was what? Because there was a crash. L button 98. And my thing crashed. It's button 98. There you are. Oh, this doesn't create the... Oh. Okay. Alright, well, I'll fix it later. Won't do that for now. F4, you said? F4. We got F4. Here we go. Where are you? F4. Boom. Boom, F4. There you go. Should we go to the next question? Pixie, Germality got the first question correct, revealing square F4. We're going to go to the next question. Good job, Germality. Here we go. Next question. In 1985, or in the 1985 film, what happened? Oh. Right. I have to allow microphone again. I think. Check. Pixie, are you there? Check, check. Couldn't have said her name. I should have just checked. Oh, is it because... No? No recording in progress? Invalid array? What is happening?
Hey Tom, great to see you here. What adventure are you embarking on in your stream today? And is there anything exciting planned for your viewers?
Why? Okay. Everything's busted, guys. I've been messing around too much with my setup, and now everything's busted. Did we get the... Oh, yeah, 1985 film. Well, let me check. Check. Sound check. 1, 2. Microphone. Allow access. Okay. Allow. Now does it work? 1, 2, 3. There. Now it's working. And do we get... Okay, I think everything's working again, maybe? Yeah, that happens. I know this one, it wasn't over 100 miles per hour. Oh yeah, we got to get an exact number. 1985 film, Back to the Future. What speed did the DeLorean need to reach to time travel. I need the exact speed. I recognized what that was just from the tiny thumbnail. That's how much of a fan I was. What did you recognize from the tiny thumbnail? Did I miss something? Oh, Germality said Ninja Turtle. Okay, right. Yeah, I didn't see that. I was. First of all, you can only guess the picture on a correct answer, and two, you were only partially correct. I'm gonna need more than that, because it's not. That's technically not what it's a picture of. Technically, and if we reveal more of the picture, you will see what I mean. Okay, Germality, what do you think the answer is to this question? Or Tom? Tom buzzed. Okay, Tom. Tom got a buzz. This is gonna get confusing, I think. Tom said 88 miles per hour. 88 miles per hour is correct, Tom. You get to pick a square, Tom. Show answer. 88 miles per hour, that's right. So Tom, pick a square. You gotta give me a letter and a number. I'll reveal the square. D6? No, D6. Here's D6. Okay. Next question. What was the first 3D Mario game released on a home console? Anybody know? What was the first 3D Mario game released on a home console? Buzz in if you know the answer. I should make if YouTube person says buzz in chat, it'll play the sound. I think I'll do that for the next stream. Anybody know the answer? I should be getting Pixie in on this. Hey, Pixie! Tom got the right answer, and he revealed D6 on the game board.
Well done, Tom. Looks like you've unraveled a bit more of the mystery. D6 wasn't ready for your skills.
What was the first 3D Mario game released? Anybody know the answer? It's not that hard. Was it Mario 3D? You know, like Duke Nukem 3D, but it's Mario 3D. You know what? I have to take a break because I have to go pee, so I will be right back.
And that was the Vienna Wood Dance in D, one of my all-time favorites. And now let's make that random call with today's $10,000 question. It's a tough one. Who shot Alexander Hamilton in that famous duel? All right, let's go to the phones and see who's out there.
Hello, for $10,000. Who shot... Excuse me? I'm afraid your time is almost up. I'm sorry, maybe next time.
Got milk?
Oh, Nick. That looks tasty. Nickelodeon.
Isn't that you? You're scoring high.
Every way you're never done.
Checking out anything you can spy.
Every day you're never done.
How you that rhythm?
Rock that beat. Never done, you're never done.
Drop that door on the street.
Never done, do Nickelodeon.
Never do Nickelodeon.
Hey, I'm back. Who's still with me? Anybody?
Tom says, Pixie in Need for Speed Carbon, what car does Darius drives? Tom, a classic question. In Need for Speed Carbon, Darius drives the Audi Le Mans Quattro, a car that's as sleek and formidable as it sounds. It's perfect for a boss character who knows how to make an entrance. Keep those curious questions coming. Delving into game lore is always a fun ride.
Is she right? I'm not in the super mood to play a full trivia game. That's alright. Nobody's required to play trivia. So I gotcha. Maybe I'm not in the mood. There's just not enough people here. I thought I'd have more. I thought there'd be more people here. Just the way it is, I guess. Well, I guess I'll put the computer back up. I'll surf the internet. Surf the old internet. What should we look up? Buzzer. Alright, Tom wants to guess. What do you think, Tom? What do you think the answer is? Super Mario 64! You are correct. You are correct. Super Mario 64. What question, or what square do you want to reveal, Tom? Let's see if we can guess the picture. E5. Alright, E5. Here we go, E5. Alright, let's hit the next question. Next question is, which fighting game released in 1991 popularized the use of combos featuring characters like Ryu and Ken? What game was that? What game was that? What do you think, Pixie? Should I just have Pixie play the game?
Nick, if you don't know this one, we're gonna have to revoke your gamer card. Come on, even the arcade machines are rolling their eyes at you right now.
Hey, I know the answer. I know the answer. Which fighting game released in 1991 popularized the use of combos and featured characters like Ryu and Ken? We go to Nintendo.com. Check it out. Oh no! There we go. Kobe Bryant's NBA courtside. I remember going to this website so much as a kid. Let's check out the Insider and see what they say. Oh, there's Ask Dan. Hey, Tom says buzzer. I should really add a sound effect for that. What do you think the answer is, Tom? Street Fighter? I'm gonna need more specifics. There's more than one Street Fighter game. If you meant the first Street Fighter, that's the wrong answer. You want to try again? I'm gonna go to the Ask Dan. Hopefully the Ask Dan thing is here. Alright, here we go. February 4, 1998. Ask Dan. Tom said, dang. Hey Pixie, what year did the first Street Fighter game come out? Let's see if she knows.
Oh, that's a nostalgic trip. Street Fighter first hit arcade screens in 1987, kicking off an iconic series that would shape the fighting game genre.
Think sequel. Right, Tom, you're almost there. You almost got it. You almost got it. You're so close. But the first Street Fighter was 1987. The game titled Street Fighter. What are they up to now? Street Fighter 7? Street Fighter 8? February 1998. This week we are honored to have a special guest, Henry, the now famous NOA game producer who worked on such titles as NBA Courtside and Killer Instinct, has generously donated his time to answer some of your questions. Basically, this is the guy with our dream job. You may recognize Henry as a face appearing on several back issues of Nintendo Power magazine, circa volume 73. Oh, let's put this back up so you can see it. Okay, Ask Dan will return in another week or so. Alright, so now the introductions and niceties are out of the way, let's get down to the questions. Question: Hey Dan, I saw a review of NBA In the Zone, or I saw in the review for NBA In the Zone has created a player option, or has create a player option. Oh god, I'm so bad at reading. Create a player option. Okay, in NBA, is NBA Courtside going to have this feature as well? I have read virtually all reviews on these two games, and my choice would be Courtside, but without create a player, I think I'm going to go with The Zone. If I remember right, the game does have create a player, if I remember right. Dear Dan, please tell Henry that if he doesn't plan to include... Oh, this is another question. If he doesn't plan to include create a player feature in NBA Courtside, I think he's making a big mistake. I think it's really cool to create a player using your own name, or making MJ, Michael Jackson, a basketball game? Okay. Tom said, well, I don't know the answer now. You're basically right, Tom. Hey, Pixie, help him out. Give him a clue.
A clue for our Street Fighter moment, you say? Well, let's just say it shares a birth year with the cartoon debut of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, think of flipping the calendar pages back to when arcades were buzzing with new challengers.
I don't think she got the full context of that. Hey Pixie, how many versions of Street Fighter up to? How many numbered Street Fighters are there?
Well, Street Fighter has more versions than anyone could casually count without the occasional head scratch. If we're talking numbered entries, we're currently up to Street Fighter 6 as of 2023. However, if you count all the variations, remakes, and turbo editions, let's just say there are enough to make any collector's shelf groan under the weight. It's like trying to keep up with comic book reboots.
Alright, Germality, you got it. You got it. Street Fighter 2 is the correct answer. Come on, Wayne. There you are. Which square do you want to do, Germality? Which one should I reveal? You can kind of see between H and J. There's like a line. You can almost make out what there is. You want to pick a square, or do you want to let Tom pick them for you? C3. Okay. C3. There's C3 right there. C3. Let's go to the next question. Oh wait, I forgot to show the answer. The answer was, yeah, Street Fighter 2. Okay. Next question, number 5. What was the name of the villainous corporation in the 1999 game Final Fantasy VIII? Final Fantasy VIII. What was the name of the villainous corporation in the 1999 game Final Fantasy VIII? 1999.
The classic Evil Corp question. My 90s soul feels right at home. Remember, Nick, it's the Galbadia Garden of bad corporate vibes in FFVI.
I don't know if that's the answer. I don't know if she gives away the answers. I don't know if she'd be smart enough to not give away the answer or not. I'm just showing her, I'm sending her pictures of the stream to comment on. Okay, well, let's read the question from Ask Dan here. It says, well, these letters are perfect timing for my guest appearance. Create a player is normally a very fun feature that I personally use when I play basketball games, so NBA Courtside will absolutely have create a player mode. Not only will it have it, it will be the best create a player mode to date. Of course, I may not have to create my own player for me to be in the game, because he's maybe programmed himself in it already. All right. There's a lot of I guess it's basketball fever on Nintendo Power today, or Nintendo.com. I'm contemplating whether there was a villainous corporation in that game. I guess there
Welcome,
was.
Henry Hoofberger. How's your journey through Resonance of Fate going, and what challenges have you encountered in those tricky game mechanics?
Hey, welcome back, Henry. Do you know the answer to the question? Do we need a hint? I wonder if Pixie would know it. Do we get a hint? Hey, Pixie, can you give us a hint for the answer to the question? I don't know if she'll have the context, because the pictures that I show her are actually a different, kind of a different chat thing. What happened? Why didn't that go through? Test, test? Am I wearing my microphone? What's wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4? No recording. Huh. I might have to let it time out. Let me refresh this. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Pixie, can you give us a hint? I wonder what she'll say. I wonder if she'll gather the correct context. Or if she'll say anything at all. Have we reached the limit? I forgot to... Use 0 token? Okay. That's weird. Wouldn't be 0 tokens. Pixie died. What's wrong, Pixie? Come back. Huh. Hey Pixie, can you give us a hint? Oh, what? Oh, because I refreshed. That's interesting. Okay. So, alright. Well, I guess that makes sense. Well, I don't know if it makes sense. That's not the intent. Trigger on. Alright. Alright. Could be fixed now. I messed with some stuff. Is she muted? No. She's not muted. It's just that I messed with some stuff on my stream. Like some of the programming, I messed with it in a lot of weird ways that I'm sort of out of my depth with the kind of stuff I was doing in the background. But Pixie should work now. I see. I've learned. The good thing is I've learned to look up the errors, find out where the error messages are located for the most part. Like really dig into what's going on. Pixie, can you give us a hint? It should work now because I saw what the problem was and I fixed it.
Oh, sure. Nick, here's a hint. It's as easy as pi. If pi was a massively intricate jigsaw that you should have solved ages ago.
Alright. Alright. Okay, sorry. This is the first stream I've done since I messed with all my code, my programming in the background.
Nick, you better know the answer or I'm revoking your gamer card. Remember when we used to marathon through Final Fantasy games and yell at the TV like it was the sorceress's fault?
This is so stupid. Okay. I'm contemplating whether to buy an N64 or a PlayStation. I would rather have an N64, but right now it seems that there aren't too many sports games available for this system. Could you please tell me if there are any plans for basketball or football games, especially NCAA for N64? Also, will the N64 be releasing any EA sports games on their system? Thank you. This is from 1998? You know, I go to the used game store, and I'll tell you, there are tons of sports games There are tons of sports games because that's about all they have. It's a big pile of sports games for the Nintendo 64, and they're like $5. I might quit my stream early. Man, I thought I wouldn't have enough content for a whole stream, but the way this is going, I won't even get to the end of the questions. Here we got 4 squares revealed. I need some more. I need more than 4 squares. Maybe I should change my category. I'm gonna go to, gosh, I don't even know. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, let's read some more questions from Nintendo.com, shall we? I'm gonna skip the sports questions though. They're not too interesting. Are there any good codes for FIFA 98? Oops. Alright, here's a good question. It says, make a Spice Girls make a Spice Girls 64. It could be like GoldenEye, but the Spice Girls have guns. The Spice Gun could be like the Golden Gun. You could pick which Spice Girl you want to use. All my friends that have Nintendo 64 love the idea, and if the game came out, my friends and me would buy it. Oh gosh, should we read that one to Pixie and see what she says? Alright, let's read it to her. Hey Pixie, I'm gonna read you a question from a 1998 edition of Nintendo.com, okay? From their Q&A.
Oh, Nick, brace yourself. I was practically raised by those 98 pixels, so hit me with your best shot. I certainly hope it's not about getting past the water temple in Ocarina of Time.
Okay, here it is. Question. Make a Spice Girls 64. It could be like GoldenEye, but the Spice Girls would have guns. The Spice Gun could be like the Golden Gun. You would pick which Spice Girl you want to use. All my friends have an N64 and love the idea. If the game came out, my friends and me would buy it. Oh, I forgot to say Pixie. Pixie, that was the question.
Oh, Nick, I can almost see the holographic platform boots those girls would strut in. I bet they'd have special moves like Wannabe Whirlwind or Spice Uppercut. Let's face it, some ideas from '98 are best left in our youthful daydreams, right next to our hopes for a live-action Zelda. But hey, if you still believe, then maybe one day we'll all be wielding spice guns with 90s flair.
Alright, here's the answer. Answer, believe it or not, this is not the only Spice Girls meets GoldenEye email I have received. Still don't believe it. In fact, I am so stunned by all these ideas that Sarcastic Henry will have to answer this letter. Sarcastic Henry. Actually, I think this is a great idea, especially when you think of the multiplayer possibilities. You could take your favorite Spice Girls and battle it out against the others in a 4-player split screen. Joy! Of course, it would not be complete without hidden codes to use the group's Hanson and in the game. Oh, use the group Hanson in the game. This is the perfect combination since neither group has any annoying songs. Does anyone have a cool name for this? Surefire hit? Maybe Bop World 64? Yeah, Hanson. That's a 90s reference. Who did you record voices for in Super Metroid? Who did you record voices for in Super Metroid? Question. We read on your column that you did some voices on Star Fox 64. Which one? Oh, which one? If you did Peppy or Slippy, thank the Lord, cause then I'd have a reason to say that Slippy and Peppy aren't annoying. Well, as you know, Dan is not here, and I'm willing to fill in, and I'm filling in. Dan did the Galaxy is at Peace voice in Super Metroid, but They did add some effects, and it really doesn't sound like him. In fact, it also sounds like he says the galaxy is at peas. Which of course makes less sense than Mario saying, "Let's pickle!" Yeah, he kind of does sound like that, doesn't he? And also, "So long, gay Bowser." I'm sure that's what he's saying. "So long, gay Bowser." I did the grunts, groans, and other noises for Idol and Killer Instinct for the SNES. This was a very strange experience since I had to... Why aren't my, oh, that's why. Yeah, when...
An ad break will be starting in 0 seconds. 30-second ad.
It's 30-second ad starting in 0 seconds. Thanks, Pixie. Thanks for the warning. Yeah, my stream crashed, or my bot software crashed right at the beginning of my stream. That messed up a bunch of stuff. That's supposed to trigger when I go live, but it didn't because it crashed. Well, the ad's starting soon. Maybe I'll wait. It was a very strange experience since I had to make noises for imaginary hits. I have since retired and leave the voices to the professionals. I did have a chance...
An ad break will be starting in -55 seconds. 30-second ad.
-55? So it's past due. Is it past due, Pixie? Thanks for that. Ad break started, so I'm just going to sit here quietly until the ad is over. YouTube people, there's an ad playing on Twitch, which means if I do anything, they won't know about it. But it's only a few seconds, and it's almost over already. We'll just wait it out. Are we back? Alright, the ad is over. Ad is finished. Okay. I did have a chance to assist with coordination of Star Fox 64 voices. There were some very talented voice actors that did the voices. Peppy and Slippy were voiced by these professionals. And I think that every character in the game has their own distinct personality because of the great voice talent. Of course, due to secrecy reasons, I wasn't involved with the actor that supplied Andross's voice, but the rumor is that it may have been Evil Dan. Huh. Andross's voice, huh? I have been waiting for you, Star Fox. That guy? When will the ice blue colored Game Boy Pocket be released? Oh, Game Boy Pocket. I have a Game Boy Pocket. But I remember when those seemed really cool. And now they seem very junky. They're so old now. I hold it in my hands and I'm like, this doesn't feel very good. Game Boy Color is a bit better. The Game Boy Pocket, that was something else. Maybe because they're so old. Maybe if there was a brand new one in the box and I got to open it, maybe it would feel more premium. But right now, the one I have anyway, not that good. And I have two of them. Well, anyway, when will the ice blue colored Game Boy Pocket be released? I've tried asking some people at the video store, but no one seems to know. And most of them haven't even heard of it. The ice blue colored Game Boy Pocket will be released on February 16th, and it does look very cool. No pun intended. I wouldn't do that. The ice blue Game Boy Pocket will be a limited edition release, so make sure you're not left out in the cold and get it as soon as it's released. Ice blue Game Boy Pocket. I don't recall if I've ever seen one of those. Oh, I'm starting to get hungry. I need some food. Okay, can a Nintendo video game cartridge hold more data than 3 CDs? That's the question, isn't it? Hey Pixie, get a load of this. This is a question from 1998 on Nintendo.com. The question is, Can a Nintendo video game cartridge hold more data than 3 CDs? What do you think of that, Pixie? That's a good question. A very good question.
1998, the year when we all thought cartridge limitations were the greatest mysteries of our time. Right up there with why you still can't help but drag out these ancient tech debates.
Hey, come on, Pixie. Expand on that a little. What do you think of it? I want to know more. I gotta know.
Oh, Nick, bless your heart for thinking the rest of us were eagerly awaiting the data capacity showdown of the decade. I suppose in the grand 1998 debate, cartridges were the plucky underdogs while CDs strutted around with their excess megabytes. I'm sure
Yep.
even then, the only ones rooting for cartridges to hold more data than 3 CDs were the diehard Nintendo fans and maybe some optimistic Blockbuster clerks. But hey, just imagine if we had solved this enigma. Who knows what other mysteries of the universe would have unraveled? I guess we'll just have to live in perpetual suspense about this ancient tech riddle.
That was a good answer. I gotta see what prompt generated that. Sarcastically, 5 sentences. Okay. Alright, let's see what the real answer was. Is anybody still here? Or am I just talking to myself? Oh, well, I guess I could talk to Pixie. Legend of Zelda. Let's see what he says. I'm curious for my own self. Nobody else wants to know. The Legend of Zelda 64 Ocarina of Time. It's funny he writes it that way. The Legend of Zelda 64 Ocarina of Time will be the largest N64 game available at 256 megabits. A CD can hold quite a bit more data than a cartridge, but there are a number of things to consider. First of all, how efficiently is the data compressed? It is very easy to do massive compression on the N64 to store more than enough data. Excuse me, sorry. More than enough data. Another thing is that all N64 games were launched with, another thing is that all N64 games at launch were 64 megabits. And as you can see, this has quadrupled in a very short time, since Zelda is 256 megs. Next is how much time does it take to actually program the game? What? Why does that matter? Alright, well, let's let him continue. Next is how much time does it take to actually program the game? Most games take at least a year to make, and programming that much data takes... Hey, Brian's Computer and Games! Welcome to the stream, my friend from school! Go and check him out, Brian's Computer and Games, everybody. Hey, Brian, how's it going? Maybe you want to answer some trivia questions? Do you know anything about Final Fantasy VIII? I was reading Nintendo Power. Since nobody's here, this has been the slowest stream I've had in a very long time. A very long time.
Hey, Brian's Computer and Games. How's the Lego Harry Potter collection treating you? And how's Chip the Squirrel holding up as your trusty AI sidekick?
Yeah, I mean, it's been very slow. I've been streaming for 1 hour, and I've only gotten 4 questions answered. You never played 8? Ah, man, should we just skip it then? We can skip it. Skip it good. Do. I'm also reading the Nintendo website from 1998 to pass the time, because this is so boring.
Nick, if you don't know that the baddie corporation in Final Fantasy VIII is the Galbadia Garden, I'll revoke your gamer card. Seriously, they were like the Shinra wannabes of '99.
Brian's Computer and Games, what is your answer? I think Pixie just gave away the answer. Pixie, you just gave away the answer. Pixie, did you just give away the answer? This is trivia for chatters, not for you.
Oh, Nick, don't worry. My answers are like potions in Harry Potter. They only work if you know how to use them. Besides, I'm just here to spice things up while you all conjure the magic yourself. But hey, if a little help tiptoes in every now and then, we'll just call it a bonus level.
Final Fantasy IX for 500? You want to switch topics? Alright, I'm going to skip the question then. We're going to skip it. Bye. Next question. In 1993, the film Groundhog's Day, what song plays every morning when Phil Connors wakes up? Oh yeah, and by the way, if you get a question right, you get to pick a square on the board. There. and we get to try and guess what's behind the picture. We got to try and guess. Anyway, I wanted to finish what he was saying. Next is how much time does it take to actually program the game? Most games take at least a year to make, and programming that much data takes a long time unless it's full motion video, which the N64 normally uses real-time cinematics like Star Fox 64 instead of full motion video. So games are still limited by labor hours as opposed to data space. Finally, the size of the RAM dictates how much data can be displayed on screen at one time. It's so irrelevant, dude. More RAM means more colors, more animations, larger levels. It gives programmers the ability to use high-resolution display modes and more. With all that said, the N64 has the most RAM of any console system available. He is totally dodging the question with that answer. That was a total pro dodge. Anyway, anybody know the answer to that one? Which in the 1993 film Groundhog's Day. What song plays every morning when Phil Collins wakes up? Groundhog's Day with Bill Murray. He wakes up and this song plays. Anybody know the answer? Anybody seen that movie, Groundhog's Day? Should we let Pixie answer? Or I'll show her the question. We'll see. We'll see if she either gives up the answer or just has a snarky remark.
Phil Connors wakes up too. I got you, babe. Every day sounds like my nightmare playlist. Nick, focus up. This trivia won't ace itself.
Yeah. Alright, Brian, close enough. You're supposed to buzz in first. Pick a square, Brian. Pick a square. Which square do you want to reveal? We're gonna try and figure out what it is. Oh, you Googled it? Alright, fair enough. Or should I say unfair enough. Thanks for joining me, Brian. It's been real quiet in my stream. I needed another voice in here. You never watched it? It's a good movie. Hey, Alderin, my friend from school. Welcome to the 90s. I don't have...
Hey, Alderin82. Thanks for joining us. How's the fundraising going for suicide prevention? And what new channel points redemptions do you have that we shouldn't miss?
Hey.
Wow, Alderin82. Thank you so much for the 10 bits. That's
I don't have
amazing.
the coins.
Your support really means a lot and makes our stream even more fun. Let's keep the good vibes rolling. Party Pupper.
I don't have them on this scene. I don't have them. I forgot about them. But thank you for the coins, my friend from school, Alderin82. Do you know the answer? Oh, wait. What did you say? F3? Yeah, Brian got the question right. Go answer. I got you, babe, Sonny and Cher. So F3, you say? Alright, there's F3. Who's that? Who's that? Hey, it's not as easy as you think. Alright, I'm gonna go to the next question. Next question. Which 1992 arcade... Oh, by the way, if you want to guess the picture, you have to answer a question first, and then guess the picture. So read the rules at the bottom. I suppose I could move that up. That one? Yeah. I'm gonna move it up just a little, so those rules easier to read.
Whoa, Brian's computer ends. Thank you so much for the 10 bits. Party Popper partying face that just made my day. You're awesome. Let's keep the gaming energy high. You're officially part of the hype train. Locomotive dashing away, what game should we dive into next?
Which 1992 arcade game starred an NBA player fighting supernatural creatures? What? Hey, you're first, Brian. It took, man, an hour and 15 minutes. And now we got someone saying they're first. Thanks, Brian, for being the first. Wow, 1992 arcade game starred an NBA player fighting supernatural creatures? I have no idea. I have no idea what that is. Anybody have any idea what that is? Should we see if Pixie knows? I don't know. All right, let's read another Nintendo.com. I think no. All right, let's read another. We'll ask Pixie. We'll give it a couple minutes, and we'll see if Pixie knows the answer. Okay, the question is. This is NintendoPower.com, by the way. See, I'm on the Insider questions and answers. Where were we? It says, "Hi Dan, I'm wondering two things. First, when you fight in the Pokemon thing to capture other monsters, what are your weapons do? It says what you weapons do that monsters like crawl each other or claw each other or something? And also another, will you build your monster?" This is what it says. I'm not reading this badly. Mutant League Football? You're not Googling the answer, are you? You have to buzz in. If you're going to answer, Brian, use the buzzer channel point. It's like right next to first. You think it's Mutant League Football? I don't know. I should... Is that a guess or did you Google it? I'm going to send it to Pixie and see what she thinks. Come on, Pixie, what do you think?
Whoa, Nick, if the NBA started fighting supernatural creatures, I'd actually watch a game. Also, please tell me you're not using Internet Explorer in 2023. I thought we left that behind with dial-up.
That's so funny. Alderin, what do you think it is? I don't know the answer, so I actually don't know this one. Primal Rage. You think there's an NBA player in Primal Rage? Alright, I'm going to show the answer. The answer is Barkley, shut up and jam. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Okay, so you know what that means. Nobody got it. Nobody got it. Alright, we'll go to the next question. Okay, next question. What was the best-selling Sega Genesis game of all time? Best-selling Sega Genesis game of all time. Anybody know?
Oh my gosh, Alderin82. Thank you so much for the 10
coins.
bits.
Thank you.
Party Popper Sparkles, you rock. Your support means the world to me. Let's keep the excitement going. What do you want to chat about next?
Thank you, Alderin. I didn't put the coins in my overlay because the camera moves places too much. I should put it in my No, I didn't. Well, Sonic 1. And I need to peek at the answers. I don't know. I actually don't know the answer. Hey, Merchant Bacon, my friend from school.
Hey, Merchant Bacon. Welcome to the chat. What's your current stream category? And what's the title that's got everyone hyped today?
Merchant Bacon, my friend from school, how are you doing? Where do I save these? Where are you, trivia.html? Where are you hiding it? There you are. Okay. What question are we on? Number 8? Okay. I know the correct answer now, and it's not Sonic. It's not Sonic 1. It's not Sonic 1. And it's not Sonic 3. Should we see if Pixie knows the answer? Brian, you're gonna take another stab at it? What do you got? What do you think it is? NBA Jam is the best-selling Sega Genesis game of all time? It's not NBA Jam, I'll tell you that. It's not NBA Jam. You guys were closer before. You and Alderin, you were closer before, but you just weren't quite there yet. Brian, what do you got? What you got for me? Sonic and Knuckles? It's not Sonic and Knuckles. It's not Sonic and Knuckles. Sonic is very disappointed in you. Did you know I had one of these? Alderin. What you got, Alderin? What do you think the answer is? Alderin82, my friend from school. You guys are trolling me now. Or Alderin is. Yeah, Sonic Adventure. The best-selling Sega Genesis game was Sonic Adventure. You guys. That's not it. Anybody want to take another guess? Or should I just reveal the answer? Should we see if Pixie knows the answer? Brian. Go, Brian. What do you think? What do you think it is? Yes. Sonic 2. It is Sonic 2. Congratulations. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Which square do you want to reveal?
Nick, I'm answering with Sonic the Hedgehog faster than you can say. Blast processing. Better keep up or I'll turn into Tails and leave you in the dust.
Even Pixie got it wrong. You know, I didn't fact check these. Oh, I don't know. Which square do you want, Brian? Pick a square. You guys gotta guess the picture. I think it's the turtles. Oh my god! It's the turtle cereal! How did you know it was the cereal? I thought it would take a lot longer. Oh my gosh, the turtle cereal, you got it. Man. Cereal. How do I... Okay. I'm gonna send Pixie a picture of that. Turtle cereal. You had it as a kid? That's so cool. It's the turtle cereal. Alright. I'm gonna reset the board.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cereal, because who doesn't want to start their day with a mouthful of sugary nostalgia and turtle power? Nick, if you can guess the marshmallow shapes, I might actually be impressed for once.
Okay. Let me switch the picture out, and then we'll play another round. I got another picture to put in there. Turtle cereal. Very nice. You got it, turtle cereal. Oh man, which picture do I want? Okay, I changed the picture, guys. Let's play again. We'll go to the next question. In the 1996 game Super Mario RPG, what is the name of the cloud-like character that joins Mario? This should be an easy one. What is the name of the cloud-like character that joins Mario? Brian's Computer and Games. What do you think the answer is? It's Malo. You are correct. Answer is Malo. Good job. Pick a square, Brian. What square do you want? See if we can get...
Nick, if you don't know that the cloud-like character is Mallow, I'm taking away your retro gamer card. And seriously, that Wayne's World thumbs up is spot on for your trivia skills today.
Yeah. Thanks, Pixie. Pick a square, Brian. E5. Alright. There's E5. E5. This one might be a little harder. You can't get exactly the right one. Next question. Who directed the 1993 dinosaur-filled blockbuster Jurassic Park? Who directed it? 1993 blockbuster Jurassic Park. Who directed it? Brian's Computer and Games. Who directed it? Spelling doesn't count, so don't worry about it. Who was the director? Steven Spielberg. Steven Spielberg. That would be the correct answer. Steven Spielberg. There you go. Pick a square, Brian.
Nick, if you can't name the director of Jurassic Park, I'm staging an intervention with a Jurassic-sized pizza and a Steven Spielberg marathon. Also, what's your strategy here? A tactical retreat or accidental genius?
E4? Alright, there's E4. Next question. Okay. What 1997 PlayStation game featured a futuristic rollerblading gang battling an evil corporation? I don't know that one. Let me look it up. Oh, what? Really? Futuristic rollerblading gang battling an evil corporation? I had no idea. Okay, if you say so. I don't think that's right. I wonder if Pixie would know. I'm gonna send this to Pixie because I don't think anyone's gonna get it. Because I don't know if that's the real question, honestly. I had AI. Brian, what do you think?
Come on, Nick. You of all people should know it's Jet Moto. Wait, nah, it's Jet Set Radio. Just kidding. It's actually Jet Moto, so spin, jump, and groove to save the day.
Wow. It's not rollerball. Pixie's actually correct. It's Jet Moto. So I guess that's an actual thing. Jet Moto. Yeah. All right, Pixie, since you got the question right, you get to pick a square to reveal. Pick a square. They're A through J and 1 through 8. Let's have Pixie pick a square.
All right, Nick, you asked for it, and I'm ready to unleash my pixel prowess. Let's roll the dice and unveil square E6, because I'm sure there's something lurking there eager to meet your nostalgia-challenged memory.
E6?
Make sure you're on your toes, though, because every wrong move from here might just get a shred you level of roast. Get
All right,
ready for
Pixie.
another round of fun, my friend, where every pixel is a potential roasting opportunity. And remember, I'm not just picking squares. I'm crafting our epic gaming legacy one reveal at a time.
All right. Good job, Pixie. You got one. Legit. Next question. In what year was the original PlayStation released in North America? In what year was the original PlayStation released in North America? What was it? Ryan's computer and game. Oh, Aldrin got it first. Aldrin buzzed in first, at least in my view. What year was the original PlayStation released in North America? It's not 1997. You guys think the PlayStation was released in 97? The original PlayStation? Now, the Nintendo 64 was 96. Anyway, you're both wrong. It's not 97. You guys want to take another guess? Aldrin, go ahead, Aldrin. Taking another guess. And then Brian. 95. I believe 95 is the correct answer. Yeah. 98, the original PlayStation, Brian? 1995. Good job. Aldrin got it correct.
The original PlayStation, released in North America in 1995. It's like the dawn of a gaming era when memory cards felt like the pinnacle of technology.
What's your, which square do you want, Aldrin? PS2 was like 2000. The Dreamcast came out in 1998 in Japan. The Japan release of the Dreamcast was 98. F up caret? What is that? 6? Alright. F6. There's F6. Next question. Oh, it's getting dark. What was the subtitle of the 1994 The Legend of Zelda game released for the SNES? What was the subtitle for the 1994 Zelda game for SNES? What was the subtitle? Brian's computer and games. Brian got it first. Brian, what's your answer? A Link to the Past. That is correct. That is correct. I think. Yeah, A Link to the Past. All right. What squares do you want? What squares do you want to reveal, Brian? Or what? One square. Pick a square. Or
Nick,
take a guess.
if you don't know the subtitle of The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, we might need to rethink our friendship. Who else remembers the thrill of saving up Blockbuster rental points just to snag that game for a weekend?
Yeah. D5? Alright, there's D5. Next question. I don't know what's up with the text there. In 1996, which handheld device introduced the world to Pokemon? Pokemon. Which handheld device in 1996? Pokemon? Must be in Japan. Pokemon wasn't 96, not in the US. Brian buzzed in first. What do you think, Brian, is the answer? Game Boy. I think that's right. It is Game Boy. You are correct. Pick a square, Brian, or you can try and guess the answer if you want. You can pick a square or guess the answer.
The Game Boy, the OG pocket monster catcher. Remember those link cables, Nick? This trivia is like a nostalgia-powered warp pipe back to the 90s.
D4? Yep, D4. Alright, there's D4. Next question, guys. Next question. What is the name of the artificial intelligence in the 1987 game Mega Man that controls Wily's robots? Ooh, I don't know that one. I'll have to look up the answer. Huh. I never knew that. I never knew that. Anybody know? What is the name of the artificial intelligence in the 1987 game Mega Man that controls Wily's robots? Anybody know, or are we stumped? I would not have known this. You think Pixie would know? You guys, someone want to buzz in with an answer? Or should we ask Pixie? Brian, you want to take a shot at it, Brian? What do you think the answer is? Dr. Light is not the name of the artificial intelligence. Hey, when I do the buzz channel point, should I make that a input required channel point where you have to type in your answer? That might make more sense. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. I should do that. I'm going to change it. Next time I do trivia, that'll be a thing. But it's not Dr. Light. Let's see if Pixie knows. I'm going to send her the image. Brian, you want to take a guess? Hurry before Pixie does.
Nick, if you don't know this one, I might just revoke your Retro
Proto
Gamer
Man?
card. Everyone and their robotic dog knows it's Dr. Light's scrappy AI. Rock, right from 87 Mega Man.
No. Well, crap. You know, I don't know. I'm going to give it to you because I don't know if this is real. Here's the answer. Otto. Is that right? I don't know. Brian, why don't you pick a square anyways? I'll give you a consolation prize. That doesn't sound right. I'm on the right one, aren't I? The last answer was Game Boy. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't make these questions. I just collected these questions.
Hey, Duralm Dudler05. Welcome to the chat. What stream category are you diving into
Princess
today?
Aaron.
And what's the title that's got everyone buzzing? Hey, Princess Aaron 1981. Great to have you here. What Nintendo Switch games are you currently playing in your Just Chatting stream? And what exciting topics are you chatting about today?
Okay. Oh yeah, next question. Let's just do the next question. Oh, C3. Okay. Here we go, C3. Next question. Which 1993 PC game featured an island with strange machinery and became one of the best-selling computer games of all time? Chatting stream, I could talk about Nintendo Switch games. You could just talk about the games. Yeah, you could. Which 1993 PC game? Brian, what PC game are we talking about? Featured an island with strange machinery. It's not SimCity. Nope. Nope. Sorry. Not correct. Alderin. Tom said, I think I fell asleep on the bus. My streams are that bad, huh? Well, I hope you had a good. I hope you didn't miss your stop. Alderin, what do you think the answer is? 1993 game featured an island with strange machinery and became one of the best-selling computer games of all time. StarCraft? Nope, it's not StarCraft. It's not StarCraft. Tom said, what did I miss? You missed, slowly people started to trickle in and now we're answering some questions. You missed Ninja Turtle cereal. You missed that. That's not StarCraft. 1993 PC game featured an island and strange machinery became the best-selling computer game of all time. I have a copy.
Tom says, Pixie, what did I? I just fall asleep on the bus passenger seats. Hey Tom, must have been a wild ride on the Nostalgia Express if you dozed off. Don't worry, you just missed some classic trivia hijinks and my impressive retro gaming knowledge. Catch the replay so you won't fall behind.
There you go. There you go. I have the game here. I have the game. The game in question. Oh, look. Alright, Brian. I'll see you when you get back. Nobody knows this one? It's a very popular PC game. Early PC. Think Windows 3.1. I have the upgraded version of this game, though. Alderin, what do you think it is? That's right. There it is. I got an upgraded copy. I wonder if Pixie would know. Let's enter the image. Anyway, yep. Go with the answer. We got missed. This one says new features. I got the upgraded version.
The classic 1993 island with strange machinery. Nick, if you don't shout missed as the answer, we might just lose our retro gaming cred.
This says, I'm interested in playing this on stream one day because of this. What it says on the back here. It says, optimized graphics, remastered digital soundtrack, but also instant help system for players of all ages. Can you also guess the pick? Oh, yeah, go ahead and... Alright, yeah, guess the pick if you want. What do you think is the pick? Yeah, go ahead and guess the pick. What do you think the pick is, Alderin? Or we can go to the next question. Yak! Spelling doesn't count. Close enough. You are correct, my friend from school. Nickelodeon Gak. Anybody ever have this stuff? Nickelodeon Gak? You did? I did too. I had some Gak. I had the, I don't remember what color I had.
Oh man, Nick, nothing screams 90s more than Nickelodeon Gak. Remember when our biggest worry was not getting it stuck in our hair? Maybe we should stock up and see if it's 2023 proof.
Took you a minute to remember the name of it. Man, that stuff was so cool. You would leave it in the little container, this weird shaped container, and you could make it do fart noises and stuff. That stuff was fun. I think you can still buy it. I think you can still get Gak. Gak was fun. Should we go to the next question? Should we keep playing? I need to stop pretty soon. Should we do one more round? What question are we on? 16? Well, I only have 4 more questions. So let's keep playing. There's only 4 more. I'm gonna reset the board. I'm gonna change the picture. Give me a moment. We'll do a lightning round, see if we can get the next picture in 4 moves. I can always wrap around to the beginning. First question again. I'll try and make it an easy one. Not visible, right? Yeah, okay. I'm afraid I'll change the picture while everyone can see. Okay, let's do one more. All right, next question. What animated TV show first aired in 1992 is widely considered one of the best adaptations of Batman? What animated series, animated TV show first aired? Alderin, what do you got for me? What is the answer? Come on, type it out. Animated series. I believe you are correct with the animated series. Yes, Batman the animated series. I have it on Blu-ray. I need to start watching those. I popped in one.
All right,
and watched.
Nick, if you don't know this one, we can't be friends anymore. 90s animated Batman was the GOAT. Let's just hope our trivia skills aren't as outdated as Blockbuster.
Which square do you want to do, Alderin? Or should we do 2 squares at a time to make it faster? Well, let's do 2 squares since it's lightning round. So pick 2 squares. Yeah, do 2. Lightning round, 2 squares. E4 and E5. By the way, I redid how this board works, so I can do it much faster now. Okay, what was the first game to feature the character Wario? Good question. What game was the first game to feature Wario? Alderin, what you got? The first game to feature Wario. Wario. Super Mario World for Game Boy. That's not the right answer. You're close. You're close. No, I know what you... Yeah, World. It's not Super Mario World for Game Boy. That's not the right answer. You're in the right ballpark, though. You're in the ballpark. You want to take another guess? Or should we let Pixie answer it? I bet Pixie would know. Tom says buzzer. Tom, what do you think the answer is? What was the first game feature the character Wario? Go ahead, Tom. I'm gonna let Tom answer. Tom doesn't have buzzer ability on YouTube. He's from YouTube. Was it Mario Party? That's a pretty good guess. Honestly, it's a pretty good guess, but it is incorrect. It is incorrect. Mario Party wasn't the first one with Wario. No, there was a game before Mario Party that had Wario. Alderin, you buzzed in. Do you want to give it another guess? Wario's Woods? Also a good guess, but no. It's not Wario's Woods. It's a Nintendo game, original Nintendo game. Alright, I'm gonna see if Pixie... Should we give it to Pixie? She'll know. She'll know. Oh, I used to have a timer that I would put up. Do I still have that on here? Let me see my timer button that I used to have. Oh yeah, I do. Right there. Hey, there's my timer. Tom said, what about WarioWare? I love WarioWare. I love WarioWare, but it's not WarioWare. Alright, I'm gonna send Pixie the question, see if she knows. Alderin, you're gonna kick yourself.
Come on, Nick. Everyone knows Wario first showed up in Super Mario Land 2. You've got this, or do I need to lend you my Nintendo Power Collection?
Super Mario Land 2. Uh-oh. Pixie, you got the right answer. Pick 2 squares. I wonder if she'll remember the rules for the squares. Yeah, Mario Land 2.
All right, Nick, since I'm apparently doing the heavy lifting with these trivia answers, I'm going to pick my victory squares like a champ. I'll take D4 and D6. just like how I plan my trivia domination to keep you on your toes.
E4 and
It's
E6?
almost like I'm the one playing 4D chess while you're still finding your way out of a retro game maze. Maybe it's time to dust off those strategy guides you have in the attic. Let's see if my picks turn up something legendary, or if you've hidden all the loot under another square.
Alright, next question. Which 1994? It's funny how I'm letting an AI play, isn't it? In 1994, Capcom game introduced the world to zombie survival horror. Which 1994 Capcom game introduced the world to zombie survival horror? Alderin, what do you think that is? This one should be easy. Neighbors ate my parents? I don't mean to laugh. I'm not laughing at you. That's not it. Or is it? Wait a sec. Let me double check. Let me double check. I don't think this was a 1994 game. Well, it might have been. If you count the Japanese release, I think this is a 1994 game. If you're counting the Japanese release. It would have been a 95 game in the United States. What do you think? You want to give it another go? It's not Zombies Ate My Neighbors. It's not that game. Tom said, was it House of the Dead? Sorry, Tom, I missed that. But no, it's not House of the Dead either. House of the Dead was a Sega game. But you're closer. You're closer, time frame wise. But no, it's not House of the Dead. Think of it, zombie survival horror. Zombie survival horror. Well, see, I'm not sure about the date is the thing. I think if you count the Japanese, I think in Japan it was released in 94, but the United States it was 95. But the question is, introduce the world to zombie survival horror, so the Japanese release date. It's not Zombies Ate My Neighbors. No. Well, let me check the answer key. No, according to the answer key, it's not. Zombie survival horror. Tom said, oh, was it Resident Evil? There you go, Tom. You got it. Let's see what Pixie says. Let's see if she thinks it was Zombies Ate My Neighbors. My answer key says Resident Evil 4.
Oh, come on. Nick, you call yourself a gamer and can't remember 1990 SXS classic Resident Evil? That's like forgetting to blow on an NES cartridge before playing. Total rookie move.
Hey, Pixie. The question says, which 1994 Capcom game introduced the world to zombie survival horror? Did Resident Evil come out?
Thank you so much, Alderin82, for the
thanks,
10
Alderin.
coins, bits.
More coins.
That's
Thank you, my friend
amazing.
from school.
Your support means the world and totally fuels this retro gaming adventure. Let's keep the good vibes rolling. You're officially a part of this nostalgia party.
Thanks for the 10 coins again, Alderin.
Oh,
I appreciate
Nick,
it.
looks like we've stumbled into a time warp. Resident Evil debuted in 1996, not 1994, and good luck finding Capcom's mysterious zombie release from that year, because you might need a map and a lantern.
Okay. Maybe there's a snafu with the questioning here. Alright, I'll give it to... Everybody gets 2 squares. So Tom and Alderin, everyone gets 2 squares, because that's my mess up. I was in a hurry gathering questions. I think the year is off. I think you're right. It doesn't... That's not... You're right. My bad. I did not vet the questions. F3 and F4. Okay. F3 and F4. Tom, are you still there? Can you pick 2 squares also? Tom? Or should we have Pixie do 2? Tom said E3. Okay. E3 and G5 way over there? Okay. All right, there's one question left. One question left. Can I guess the pick? You can guess the pick if you get the last question right. In 1990, well, we don't know if the questions are even legit questions anymore. In the 1999 game Donkey Kong 64, which musical instrument does Diddy Kong play? Okay, that's a legit question. If you can answer the question, Alderin, you can guess the pick. All right, Alderin, what do you think is the answer? What does Diddy Kong play in Donkey Kong 64? What instrument does he play? He does not play the bongos. Isn't that Colonel Sanders? Tom, you got to answer the question right. It's not the bongos. In Donkey Kong 64, he plays a different instrument, Diddy Kong. And no, it's not Colonel Sanders, Tom. Although I can see the resemblance. Alderin, what's your next guess? Actually, Diddy Kong is seen playing this instrument. You are correct. It is the guitar, and he plays it in Donkey Kong Country 2. Guess the pick, Alderin. What do you think is the pick? Oh, Tom. No, the picture is not Colonel Sanders. It's not a picture. I can see where it kind of looks like it with the black bow tie. But Tom, being 25 years old, if that is your real age, you're probably not going to know this one. Yes, Alderin. I'll allow it. It is Celebrity Deathmatch from MTV. It's got Judge Mills Lane, or Referee Mills Lane. It's Referee Mills Lane. He was Judge Mills Lane on the court show. It was. Let's see if Pixie wants to comment on that. It's Referee Mills Lane. And also, can you name the other two characters? I wonder if Pixie can.
Looks like someone uploaded a fever dream of an action figure wrestling match. I bet that guy on the left's moves are straight out of the Saturday morning cartoon playbook.
Oh, she doesn't actually recognize she doesn't recognize it. You guys know the other two characters? Mills Lane is the middle guy. You guys know the other two characters? Hey, Pixie, that's a picture from Celebrity Deathmatch. Remember that show?
Oh, absolutely, Nick. Celebrity Deathmatch was the claymation showdown we never knew we needed, just pure over-the-top fun with a side of nostalgia.
So it's Stone Cold. You're right. I believe the other guy is supposed to be Vince McMahon. Right? Vince McMahon. Tom said at the moment, I just got home. All right, Tom. Well, welcome home. Welcome home. But anyway, that was the last question, and we did 3 rounds. Not too bad. Started out real rough, guys. It took an hour to get 4 questions answered when I started the stream. So thanks, Alderin, for popping in and helping make the stream much, much better. And Brian's Computer and Games. And Tom, as always. Tom, you've become a staple of the stream. I should create a special intro for Tom for when he shows up. All right, but I'm going to probably get done. You enjoyed this? All right, I'll try and do it more. I actually made this program where I can easily turn the squares on and off. So that helped. That helped motivate me to want to do it again. Reset the board. You think I guessed 2, right? Probably. I'll give you a prize. I think you got 2 of them. You guessed the Celebrity Deathmatch, and you got the GAC. And then Brian's Computer and Games got the Ninja Turtle cereal. That was a good one. I wish I had some of that. Alright, Pixie, we're going to end it there. The overall winner for tonight was Alderin82. He guessed the most questions, and he got 2 of the pictures correct. So he gets a prize. I'll send you a prize. I'll send you an Amazon gift card, Alderin, as a prize. I got extra.
Well, Nick, looks like we need to award Alderin82 the official title of Trivia Titan. Tonight, sounds like you all might owe him a celebratory drink. I'm just glad I could witness Alderon's stellar, albeit sometimes questionable, knowledge in action. As for you, Nick, maybe next time I'll give you a head start by letting you crack open those Nintendo Power Guides from your collection. Don't be discouraged. Tonight's just practice for next time's Trivia Showdown. Congrats to Alderon82, wear that crown wisely, and may it always be trivia time in your kingdom. Tom says, Pixie, let's hope next week I don't fall asleep during Nick's stream.
Yes, yes.
Wow, Alderon82, you're a superstar. Thank you so much for the 20 bits. That is
Yes.
absolutely amazing. Your generosity is what keeps this community thriving and the fun rolling. Let's keep the good vibes going. This just made my day. Who's ready for more
An
awesome
action
trivia
figure?
and laughs?
One of
Let's
these?
do this.
I'll have to see
Oh,
if I have an
Tom,
extra.
I'm counting on you to stay wide awake next week. We need all your witty comments and buzzer-beating guesses in the mix. Just think of it as a new challenge. If you can stay awake at 10-pin bowling, surely you can stay up for our epic trivia sessions. Can't wait to see you here, fully caffeinated and ready to rock.
Wait, did you talk about bowling earlier in the stream? Where did the bowling come from? Oh, well, she has those memories from prior streams. Well, alright. Well, have a good night, guys. I'll be back on Saturday. I'm going to get back to Max Payne 2 on Saturday morning, so I'll see you there, guys. Where am I control? Alright. Should we raid someone? Let me see if there's someone I want to raid. Don't go away yet. Let me raid someone. Don't go away. No, one of you left. Don't do that. There's a lot of people I'm following. Ooh, Sonic's on. Or wait, no, that's a VOD. All right, I'm just gonna end it. I'll see you guys later. You were Toowoomba 10-pin bowling? Okay. Bowling is fun. I should go bowling. All right, I'll see you on